Well, it's 2 hours time difference, so I got up at 10 o'clock Dubai time, 8 o'clock here. Actually, it was before 8 o'clock. As you see, the weather's quite nice at the moment. In fact, it's going to be sunny all day. I'm going out for my morning walk, preparation for my hike next week, and walking around deciding or planning what I'm going to do. Feels very fresh and nice. It's a weekday, so the kids are at school and everybody's at work. There shouldn't be many people around. It's funny, if you look at this path, actually, it was never like this before. It's actually moving. You know, I mean, it's on the hillside anyway. I hope it's not dangerous for the foundations. There was a risk of moisture getting into the foundations of my block. I don't know if that problem's been solved. That would knock several $100,000 off the value of the flat. Going to be a nice day. Oh, flowers. I hadn't realised there were flowers here before. There are supposed to be flowers in my garden. I have to go and look for them when I get back. So we're coming up now. Sorry, there's a boulevard next to me making a lot of noise. We're coming up now to my favourite Heuriger in Neustift, near to me. It's called Vorgasselhuber, Buschenschank. That means they produce and sell wine. And they have a very, very, very nice massive schnitzel, which is not typical Heuriger at all. Yeah, so that's it. And next to it, what I'm going to walk up now, this was a sort of palace, this one next door, falling into ruin. They was doing nothing with it, and I think they gave him an ultimatum and said clean it up because it makes the village look nasty. And he did, you can see, but I don't think I think they're still not doing anything with it. So this is Vorgassel. That's why it's called Vorgasselhuber. The man's called Huber. So this is the Vorgassel that belongs to Huber. And it goes up into the vineyards. And I think you can see in the distance all of the vines. They're doing very well at the moment, and they'll be harvested, I suppose, September, October. I'm not sure. I'm not a technician, and this is the back of the palace. It looks okay. I think it's just nothing inside. I think it's empty. But this is also very popular. It's difficult to get a seat. See in there all the tables. It's very basic and countrified, even though it's on the edge of the city. You know, this is new. I don't know what this is. Yeah, you see the tables and chairs in there, and that's the street running through the village. This is the problem with this damn camera. I've got my finger on. I think I'm filming and talking and recording, and in fact it's not. Now this is new. Haven't seen this before. So this is obviously part of his Kellerei, where they keep the wine, their grapes, while they're preparing it, or the wine to become mature. And this is where the wine gardens start, and it's just miles and miles of wine gardens now. Little plants. Can't see any grapes yet. And this is steep uphill. It's not as uphill as the pathway by the American school where I started my walk. By the way, I didn't take a film, but I've just been in the village and done a little bit of shopping. And when I get home, I shall order the major stuff, potatoes and stuff like that. This is something new that I haven't seen before. They've put some tables and a sort of little caravan up here, so the people that are walking through the vineyards can pop in for a glass of wine. Not open at the moment. It doesn't say anything about opening hours. Let's go and have a look. This will be interesting to come to one day in the afternoon. No, it just says visit us in our sun-shaded garden, and there's no opening time, so wait a minute, what does this say? Friday from 4 o'clock, Saturday 4 o'clock, Sunday 12 o'clock. So this goes through the second stage of the Weingärten, lots of them. path, if I remember right, there is a house on the right hand side, and I can remember the garden being sort of closed off and them building the house, and I'm amazed they got permission to do it. Looks a little bit overgrown, not sure it's in use. So I'm up on the higher path, which in a bit gets up to the level of my house, so I don't have to go down and up again. And as you see, everything is getting very ripe. Dinner time, beer garden. Everybody's sitting outside apart from me. This is where they show the musical films. This is the Rathaus, the Lord Mayor's house, I suppose it is, where the City Council sits. Yeah, that's the screen over there. And the two big speakers, and they really are some of the best speakers I've ever seen. But you can see, I mean, it's about to get dark. They normally start the film when it gets dark. In fact, dusk is already 5 minutes gone. But what I notice is far fewer people, of course, and normally here and over there where there's nothing, normally there's a grandstand with about 20 rows of seats, and there's nothing. And of course partly it's because nobody on holiday, things like that. Nobody comes on holiday and COVID, whatever. But as I said, to get in I needed a vaccination certificate and having to register so that they could trace me if there's an outbreak. Well, I suppose they're doing it the right way. I don't know whether it works. They're giving up in England because the track and trace is finding too many people and it's just closing industry down completely, so they're going to stop it.